Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sunday League. It has been a while. Gran Turismo has been done with for us for now, and we're on to Project Cars, so we took a bit of time ending the final season and starting Project Cars, but here we are, back in the brand new season, Season 1. We're in the Ginetta Juniors, and the first race of the season is Brands Hatch, so I'll take you through my qualifying lap first of all, which you will see now. So I'll just start on the lap. I'm not going to commentate on the lap itself, I'll just let you watch that while I explain what we're doing with the league. So we've got an 8-race season in the Ginetta Juniors. We've got it kind of based around the actual Ginetta Junior Championship as much as we can do. Not all the tracks are in the game, so we've added Catalunya as one of the circuits as like an away ride, and we've also added Cadwell Park because that is another British-based track. So we've got 8 races this season. Same as what we had in Gran Turismo, we will have a drop score as well, so 7 of the 8 races will count, and that'll decide the championship. So that way, it kind of gives people a bit of leeway if they can't make a race. But we're on the Indy circuit, as you can see here. It's not such a short lap, so that's us coming around the final turn already to end the lap. This was my best lap of the qualifying. It was a 15-minute session, and so just coming across the line now, and did 54.005, and that lap was enough to get us pole. So the grid is myself in first, Damon second, Code F1 second, Quick Shots third, Iceman fourth, Dougie fifth, Galactic Skull 6th, Ricciardo 7th, Stuart or S7th 8th, Kidon X in 9th, and Super Bricklayer in 10th. I'll probably do it in Gran Turismo and just call them by their actual names, just so I don't get myself confused, but you'll pick it up as we go along. But there we are, lining up the grid in the number 44, Ginetta Junior, ready to lead the first race of the season. So there we are, lights out and away we go. It's a bit of a slow start of the Ginettas, that's just the way they are. But we're all away cleanly so far into turn 1. So here we are, leading the way. Damon's just sitting behind, not able to make a move. He's lost a bit of time there through the first turn, so I managed to pull out a little bit of a gap. The only bad thing that I've found about Project Cars Online is you can only see the car behind you. You don't actually get a list of the names like you did in Gran Turismo, so I only can really see who's right behind me on the track. But right now it's Damon. We're coming to Graham Hill Bend. Still got the lead here. Open up a little bit of a gap towards him. Still trying to get myself comfortable, so I didn't take the best line down the Cooper Straight there. Here we come into the final couple of corners now, and we've got a bit of a tighter line through there. Not too sure what was happening with the gears. I think I kind of chipped down when I shouldn't have, but it's a full tank. I was qualifying with a lower fuel load, so we've got a full tank here, so the car feels a little bit different to what it did in qualifying. But Damon's managed to catch up a little bit again now into turn 1 into Paddock Bend. He's looking for a move up the inside. Got it a little bit wrong there, the back end cut loose over the grass. But as you can see now, Damon's having a look up the inside into the roads we come. Damon's still there on the inside. I know he's there, I just couldn't see him. Ended up running a little bit wide, but he didn't seem to get the best of exits on that corner, so we're still side by side into Graham Hill Bend, and I'm on the inside and kept the position there thankfully, so fended off that attack from Damon, but he's still right behind me. And if I'm not mistaken, that blue and white car is Toby's just behind him as well, so it's got the 3 of us pulling away a little bit, and I think it's Dougie that's just a little bit behind again. They've got another defensive line there to try and block off Damon, but he's going to watch his back now as Toby's right on him, and as you can see they've got a bit of a coming together there, and that ended up sadly turning Damon to the wall. The game's got a bit of a glitch kind of thing where the car gets stuck together. It's just a massive pain in the ass. Here we go on to lap 5. Toby ended up having some problems with his wheel. I'm not too sure exactly what the issues were, but that kind of hindered his race. He ended up being a couple of laps down and in last place, so that was not good for him at all. But here we are, lap 13 now, caught up with Chuck, so coming to lap Chuck for the first time. I had a bit of a hairy moment here. I went over the curbs a bit too much into 30s, and then I got the car a little bit loose, but no harm done there. So just coming around to the lap Colin now, I had another bit of a hairy moment here. So I passed Colin, which was fine, zoomed along the straight a little bit, but I'm not too sure what happened. All of a sudden, I don't know, my wheel just kind of got solid and turned on me, so was not expecting that, so put me in the wall, but it didn't cause too many problems. Caught up with Colin a couple of laps later, on to lap 29, got too much curb, Graham Hill, and spun it, and that's helped Damon catch up a lot closer. Damon fought back to second place after being spun out near the start, so he's back up to second and closing in on me. We're on to lap 45 now, so was it's quite a race for me up front. Got a little bit too much curb again onto 30s, and that's sent me wide now, and just lost all momentum there. And you've got Dougie and Colin both coming to lap me, unlap themselves even, and then Damon sneaks up the inside to get first position. So we've got a gaggle of cars in front of me now. It was all my own mistake there. It just too much curb. It was the second time. I should have learned the first time around, but I never. But here we go. So Damon's smart. He's got through the back markers as well, which is even worse for me. So I've got these two guys to get through, and Damon. So Colin and Dougie, they aren't battling for position, but they're just battling the hell of it. They couldn't. Nobody else. Dougie went for a move up the inside of Colin there, and then left a bit of a gap. So I thought, I'm having this. I have to catch Damon. These two are not really battling in any way, shape, or form. So just barged Dougie in the way. Got a bit excited for going to change gear, so I wasn't able to get past Colin there. And Damon spins off. So I was completely saved thanks to Damon spinning off. So it was a shame on him, but it helped me out massively there, because I thought I had lost the race after spinning out a couple of laps before. But I go lap 46 out of 50, Damon spins out, I get the lead back again, and the gap just stayed the same really, with somewhere 5, 6, 7 seconds for the last 4 or 5 laps. So no harm done there. It wasn't the most entertaining race from my point of view, but overall I did enjoy it. I got the win. It's a great way to start the season. Spin wasn't here, so he'll be back for the next race. We'll find out and see what he can do in these cars. So here we have the final results. So I got the win, Damon second, Dougie third, John comes home in fourth, Colin fifth, Keenan X in sixth, Iceman seventh, Toby follows me back up to get 8th position, Chuck 9th, and Stuart comes home in 10th. So there we have it, first race of the season. There's no pictures, or as there was in Grand Turismo, it wasn't easy to do, so I haven't done any pictures of this race. But here's the standings for you anyway, and I shall see you all for race 2.